Hello, hello, it's me, Adan, and I'm back from my self-imposed exile of suffering from COVID. I finally caught COVID this past week, and I don't recommend it. It sucks. It's not nice. As you can tell, I'm still a little bit, well, not a little bit. I'm still ill. Actually, I'm still quite sick. I'm still testing positive, but luckily you can't catch it from me through the internet, so you're fine. Um, but I feel a lot better than I did like the last 3 days. Like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were the really bad days for me. Yesterday I started feeling a little bit better. Today I feel pretty good. All things considered. Like I said, I am still sick. Actually, I got a little bit of a. Thank you, Great White North. Yes, I will try to keep getting better. I still got a little bit of congestion on the nose. My eyes tear for no reason sometimes, and I do have a bit of a cough and a sore throat, but it's not super bad. Pretty sure I'll be working tomorrow, but I'll be working from home, so again, I won't be, endangering anyone. I'll stay at home and work from home. But I'm pretty sure I'm on the mend already, and by the time I have to get on an airplane on Thursday night, I should be. God, I hope I am 100% okay now. Then. So today we're going to play, we were supposed to play Sherlock Holmes, but Felicia's still feeling a bit under the weather. She also caught COVID, obviously. She's still feeling a little bit under the weather. She doesn't feel up to streaming. And I thought, well, I missed 2 streams over the week. I missed the Wednesday and the Thursday stream. And I don't like missing my Adan plays through his backlog stream. So I thought, let me play that today, since Felicia's going to play anyway. So I'm going to play today. No Longer Home, which I meant to originally play on Wednesday, and therefore keep my streak intact of always playing a new game every week, at least one new game. And I've not played a video game since Tuesday, when I last played Sherlock Holmes. Hey Elsie, I'm much better now. Yeah, I'm much better now than I was. Like I said, I'm still testing positive, but fortunately you can't catch that through the internet, so it's okay. But I'm feeling much better than I was. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were the worst. They say the first 3 days of COVID are the worst, and they were. Yesterday I started feeling better. Today I feel much better than I did those first 3 days. So I'm much better. So anyway, let's get the game started. It's not supposed to be a very long game, so we might finish it in these 2 hours. And it's a point and I guess it depends on how shit I am at. Oh fucking hell! Yeah, download the update. I might be shit at the puzzles, right? Depending on how point and click puzzly it is. But yeah, we'll see. That was weird. There was a bug. I don't know where that bug came from. It's fine. And what I've been doing to convalesce, I guess, is take a lot of medicine, sleep a lot. Have the craziest fever dreams. I always have shit fever dreams. They're awful. I hate them. But also, I've been watching a lot of Taskmaster. It is a British variety show, I guess, for lack of a better term, in which a bunch of comedians do a bunch of weird shit, and it's hilarious. It's really quite funny. Yeah. If you're talking to me, Great White North, no worries. I understand, for most people, I am streaming in the morning, so no worries. I know a lot of people, have to go to work, still have to go to the office sometimes, or all the time, depending on their jobs. So yeah, no worries at all. All right, a little faster with the downloading of this data. I have really good internet. Be faster. Sorry, I should have checked this before I started the stream, but I forgot because I was watching Taskmaster. Yeah, that's right. You guys are just starting Sunday, so that's awesome for you guys. That's really good. I hope you have enjoyed your Saturday and will continue enjoying your Sunday. Depending on how much reading there is to do in this game, I may not read everything. I usually like to try and read everything if I can. But I still got a cough. And I still got a sore throat. And sometimes I get a little coughing attack where I just kind of cough for like a minute or 2 minutes straight. Hopefully that doesn't happen on stream. It doesn't happen all the time, but just apologies if it does happen. But yeah, so now I'm just here twiddling my thumbs waiting for this friggin' download to happen. And then hopefully the installation won't take long either, because there's always an installation after the download. And again, apologies, I should have checked this before I started the stream. But I stupidly decided to, you know, just wing it. Yay. How was you had a little bit of a break, right? Great White North, I think the last time we talked, you were having a vacation, right? Or was that after the vacation that we last talked? I can't remember. But yeah, I think you were having a vacation. I remember you saying something about a vacation. And I hope it was a good vacation. I hope you enjoyed it. LC, I hope you're okay. We did talk about that. The tropical storm was hitting somewhere where you weren't, right? So you were all right because it wasn't hitting where you are. So that's good. Although, if I'm allowed to get a little bit political here for a second, I've just heard that yet another Marcos has decided to use state funds for personal reasons. So sorry about that. All right. We're gonna start the game now, hopefully. Yeah, aren't we ready? We're good. Okay, let's do this. Accessibility. All of this seems okay. Bigger dialogue text, linear navigation, dyslexic dialogue font, selection indicator. I think all this is fine. I don't know where I am though. I can't. Is there a color thing? Because I can't tell where. Okay, I guess we were there. English is fine. Nope, we're sticking to English. Thank you. All right, here we go. Yeah, it was a few islands away. All right, good. I remember you saying something like that, so that's good. So yeah, this is supposed to be a kind of meditative game. It's not gonna take a lot of like. Hopefully, not gonna take a lot of like intelligence. Friary Road is a 10-minute prelude to No Longer Home. We suggest playing it, but you can skip straight to No Longer Home if you prefer to. Would you like to skip? No. I would like to play. Wait, how do I know which one is... Please tell me that's not a skip. Best enjoyed with headphones. Yay, I've got headphones. Semi-autobiographical, based on the lives of two main developers, Hannah Lee and Cel Davison. It features many other characters, also based on real-life people. These are exaggerated versions of those people. Something. Prelude. Yay, Friary Road. Okay, here we go. So it's supposed to be a meditative game, not very taxing, which is good because I still sometimes get a little bit lightheaded. Ooh. What is happening there? A treehouse? Gazebo? Oh, that's trippy. So, last two at the barbecue. Come on, Al, just say something. It's A-O and B-O. Come on, Al, just say something. I'm not pronouncing my names, obviously. It's getting dark. They'll probably have to go home soon. This is it then. Second year of university is over. Just one more year left, and then we have to be real adults. Ugh, I don't want to be an adult. Saying we've got a whole year to figure it out, though. We'll probably have ourselves together by then. Have you got any plans? I don't think I'll ever have myself together. Okay, so green, strangely, oddly, not a decision I would have made. A UI decision I would have made. Green is not the one you're picking. It's the white one. At least that's the way it looks like to me. It looks white. It looks like white and green. and white is the one that you're picking. So I can pick, have you got any plans? Or I can pick, I don't think I'll ever have myself together. And I think I'll probably pick, I don't think I'll ever have myself together. Yeah. Nah, I'm sure you'll get there. I don't know. I'm a pretty big mess. I think most of us are messes, though. I'm still trying to figure myself out. Yeah. Like, I don't know who I am, what I want to be. Well, what do you want to do? There are probably things I could do. Oh, so that, and then, in fact, that's two different people. Interesting, it's using 3D graphics that look 2D. Yeah, it is. Would be great to present some of my visual novels in this format. Maybe I should learn 3D. It's different, I like it. Yeah, the art style so far is really grabbing me. It's a bit trippy. I might need some time to get used to it, but yeah. I think I'm gonna pick Bo's line. Well, what do you want to do? Even though that's an obnoxious question to be asked. You know what? No, I'm gonna go with Al. There are probably things I could do. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Al. There are probably things I could do. I just don't know if they're the things I want to do. That's the thing, though. I feel like we're pressured into figuring out exactly what we want to do with our lives, even from really early on. That's true, and I don't like it. You're right. It's even earlier in some cultures. Like here in Singapore, kids are getting streamed into like math or arts really early on, like 5th grade, 4th or 5th grade, or primary 4, primary 5. Like that's quite early to be told like this is what you're good at. Because like sometimes like I was good at math when I was a kid, but then I got to college and I was shit at math. And now I hate math. Well, that's not true. I don't hate math, but I don't like I know I'm not good at it. And I'd rather be doing like the arty shit that I'm doing now, you know, which is write books and edit other people's stuff and play video games. Like math is hard. We've pressured to figure out exactly what we want to do with our life from early on. Yeah, it feels like that stuff should be lifelong. You shouldn't have to feel stuck doing this one thing because that's your thing. Yeah, it doesn't have to stay your thing. Why can't we have multiple things? I agree. Well, it's very profound. Oh, well, I mean, my parents did spend a lot of money to get me here, so I do feel like I should try a bit harder. Yeah, I feel the same way about my parents. Nothing like crippling debt to get you started in life. That's the line, Bo. Yeah, student loans sound bad, so I guess I'm pretty lucky in that way. Ah, so Bo... Alright, I guess I've just decided. Excuse me. So Bo had to take out student loans, whereas Al is getting her schooling paid for by her parents. God, I don't really even think about that. That's a problem for future Bo. As it was for future me. And then, the problem with, like... So I saw this thing, right, on the internet. Like, the problem with, like, kicking problems forward and just being like, you know what, that's a problem for future Adan, is that eventually, future Adan becomes me. Now I am future Adan, and then it's my problem. So, try not to kick things forward if you can help it. I've never seen Cobra Kai. I probably should watch it. Everyone says how good it is, but I've never seen it. I've never watched it. You should watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's good. It's also self-contained. It's only 10 episodes. That's it. It's quite good. Even if you don't like the Cyberpunk game. But, like, I think we end up in a lot of debt to our parents, and that could make it harder for us to set ourselves apart from them. When I think about the things I do, a lot of it feels like compensating for not being what my parents want me to be. Or what I think my parents want me to be. There's a lot of profound conversations going on here. That can make things difficult. Or, have you talked to your parents about it? No one's going to ask that question. No one talks to their parents about these things. Do they? I don't think so. Alright, so we're going to pick... that can make things difficult. Excuse me. I feel like I have to split myself in two. How do you mean? You don't feel like you can be yourself? That's the one. You don't feel like you can be yourself? Yeah. I mean, it's been weighing on my mind a lot. I just don't really know if I think I'm a man. Oh, then what? Well, I'm not sure I feel like a woman either, so yeah, I don't know what. Oh, Bo's non-binary. Well, I I shouldn't assume, but that's what it sounds like. I guess I know what you mean. I don't know if I really feel like a woman, at least not all the time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Sometimes I feel a certain way, and others something different. Maybe they're gender fluid, both of them. Sighs. It at least feels good to get that off my chest. I just don't know how to talk about it, or who to talk about it with. Honestly, it's not something I've thought about before. I think that's probably the case for most people. Looks like the fire's died out. There's still embers. Hey, I was wondering, do you think maybe there could be two people just like us, talking like we are now? That was a harrowing bells. Laughs. I don't think there's anyone like us. Yeah, somewhere on the other side of the planet. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, somewhere on the other side of the planet. Although probably something else on the other side of the galaxy. Hey, Eugene! Welcome! I think I mean more than that. Like, the other side of the universe. Yeah. If the universe had sides. Or, you know, a multiverse. Even. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. Seriously, those bells are harrowing. That is not, like... That's like horror music. What are you doing to me? You see that star? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll go with that one. That constellation there, it looks kind of like a sickle, like a fern. Yeah, like a fox. Hey, which one? The middle one, right? Well, stars are winking out. I think they're trying to help me. Seriously, these fucking bells. I'm gonna go with the fox. Oh, I guess so? I always thought it looked more like a dog. Oh, sure. Well, you see it's from Pa. What if that star has a planet just like ours? What if there's two people just like us staring back out at our sun? I think I'd like to meet them. What? Who? The people of Galaxy Foxdog Pa. I'd like to meet them. You know what, Al? Me too. You did hear multiverse from me. I said multiverse. The game didn't say multiverse. It was me. Chuckles. Ha ha ha. What would you say to them? I don't know. Can you get me a visa? Ha ha ha. Okay, I'm actually chortling. Is that a chortle? I don't know what a chortle is. Ha ha ha. Is that a chortle? Oh, that hurt. I should not chortle. It's so strange to think about the universe being so big. And here's just two of us talking. So, the kind of point and click that this feels more like Kentucky Route Zero than like, you know, Monkey Island or something. There's gonna be a lot less puzzles and a lot more like just thinking about shit. Which is fine. I think that's where I'm at right now. I just wanna, I don't wanna be faced with a difficult game. Just want to think about shit, maybe. This art is really fucking tripping me out. It's not bad. I quite like it. It's just fucking weird. Like Elle said, it's 3D, but they're presenting it as 2D. Do you want to stay over? Everyone's moved out now. You could probably use Joe's bed. Yeah, I'll stay. Where are you moving after this? You've only got a few weeks left here, right? I'm not really sure yet. Everyone else has made plans. Yeah, I'm back to Japan for the summer. Oh, Al's Japanese. Or at least her family is from Japan. In Japan. No, we're gonna play... I'm gonna give both of them. I'm gonna give them answers like if it was me. I'm not really sure yet. Everyone else has made plans. I'll have to figure it out at some point before I go back to Japan. You're moving to Camberwell, though, right? Yeah, you're welcome around once you get back. It'll just be a few blocks away from where I was living in Peckham anyway. shit, Eugene, congrats! I didn't even know. Wow. Congrats. Did anybody know? Wow. Congrats. That's amazing. A new, what are you gonna call this one? A tuber? Is this a new tuber? I don't know what to call her. But yeah, amazing. Is this the first time you're saying this in public? I didn't know. And I apologize if you had said this before. And I didn't know. But yeah, awesome. That's awesome. Yay! You know what? I'm gonna stick with tuber. I'm happy for a new tuber in the world. Until I'm told otherwise, anyway. Hey, Felicia shows up. There you go. But I guess we never got talking properly till now. Yeah, only a few times. I was too scared to talk to you. Ah, thanks. We've been bad about sharing the news. Ah, that's okay. Don't even worry about it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Excuse me. Tuesday we'll be coming back with Sherlock Holmes. And Felicia will be here. Felicia's missed the last 3 Sherlock Holmes episodes. I think just the last 2, because she was sick, before me. So should it be Bo or should it be Ao to say I was too scared to talk to you? Maybe Bo. Alright, I'm gonna make it Bo. I was too scared to talk to you. What? Really? Me too. Oh, is this a budding romance? Her current nickname is Duckling. Alright, that's much better than Tuber, Eugene. I will use Duckling instead of Tuber. I was just, because Spud, right? So I was just kind of going with... I was going with a theme. With a potato theme. Which is stupid, now that I think about it. It was a ridiculous thing to assume. Alright, I think that was the prologue. Done. Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Oh, we got content warnings, do we? Okay. Well, let's start the game. We're not going to look through the... Well, should I look through the content warnings? None of you guys... Do any of you guys have any triggers? It's probably just going to be like horrible people saying horrible shit to people who aren't, who may be trans or non-binary or gender fluid. And hopefully nothing worse than that. Although that is pretty bad already. But we'll just... Alright, let's take a look at the content warnings, just in case. The chapter contains the following potentially sensitive subjects. Mild suicide ideation, depictions of depression, dissociation, and alcohol, mentions of dysphoria, and stabbing. Okay, well there you go. Alright. Here we go. I call him Spud because that was Slimer's nickname on Real Ghostbusters, and he always slimed me. That's funny. It's nothing to do with potatoes. Now I feel even dumber. Oh yeah, I bought donuts. Hell yeah, it's basically traditional at this point. Oh, I've been meaning to say thanks for helping me paint the walls the other day. Glad to provide. I feel bad for not bringing anything. Let's go with the paint the walls. You like you needed the help. Besides, it's the least I could do, considering how much I've been staying here. Yeah, about that. I was wondering. Well, my flatmates have noticed. Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was getting in the way. No, it's not that. We were wondering what you'd maybe think about moving in. You don't have to decide straight away, or, oh, well, I guess I have been spending a lot of time here. You don't have to decide straight away. I'll probably have to talk to my parents about it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it would save you a lot of traveling. That's true, and my parents would prefer if I was around more uni folks. Alright. Catching their breath. That's the last of them. Ugh. It better be. I don't want to carry another stupid pallet. Sorry for making you drag them back. I didn't think it'd be so much trouble. I still can't believe that guy tried to sell them to us. At least we got to meet that cat on the way. Yeah, let's do that. At least we got to meet that cat on the way. Ah, the mysterious pup guardian? Yeah, what a cool little dude. So, what's next? I'll order the foam. I guess we'll stack these in the garden for now. It'll be good to finally have spare bed for friends to use, or I'm looking forward to having a sofa we can chill on. Am I going to be selfish, or am I going to be nice to friends? Let's be nice to friends. It's university. I wasn't a dick in university, I don't think. So yeah, let's be nice to friends. It'd be good to finally have a spare bed for friends to use. We could get back to having more game nights. Yeah, we could. Yeah, I've got a few games I'd like to play. Me too. That was I don't know if I've said this before on stream, but my pandemic hobby was kickstarting various board games that I then got and had no one to play with because most of them were for like more than 2 players, right? So it could just be me and Felicia playing. We needed more players to play. So now I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I'm gonna say 5 new board games. 6, excuse me, because I just got another one. 6 new board games that we haven't played. 7! I forgot about Hellboy. 7 new board games that we haven't played, and I'm still expecting another. I want to say 2 or 3. So yeah, that was my pandemic hobby, was just kickstarting board games that I've not played yet. Hopefully soon. Oh shit, did I forget about maybe 8 board games? I may have forgotten about another one. I got a lot of new board games. Hold it still. I am holding it still. I wish I had my dad's workbench. Can't you mark with your pencil quicker? That one seems a bit passive-aggressive, so we'll stick with I wish I had my dad's workbench. Sawing over the pallets isn't ideal. Alright, done. What was this shelf for again? What was this shelf for again? We can stick the games on it. Oh, it was meant to be the bookshelf? No. We can stick the games on it. Although, we definitely need bookshelves. No, let's stick to the games. We can stick the games on it. Oh, right. We should get one up for my DVD soon, too. Yeah, I can do that. Bo? Hey, here we go. I was wondering where to get some images again. That's Gord. That's a Gord computer, Gord laptop. Bo? Fell asleep at your laptop again? That seems to be a very different owl. Bo. Dazed, defensive, embarrassed. Dazed. We'll stick with dazed. What? Maybe you should take your naps in the bedroom instead of in front of the screen. Dang, how does this keep happening? Well, maybe if you got some rest. Owl looks very different than how they looked in the first bit. Maybe Owl has transitioned, I don't know. Or just changed their look. What were you working on? Trying to get this damn job location sent off. I've been trying to tie up these closing bills. I was thinking about making some Rezo prints of my old art. I'm trying to tie up these closing bills. I think that's a British thing? I've been trying to tie up these closing bills. I thought it'd get easier once we graduated university. But I haven't had any time to process it. Paying all these bills, then we pack up and go. Take a break. You've been at it for too long. Everything just feels really flat right now. It's not just that. What? I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I feel disoriented. I'm not sure why? It's like I've been following this winding path through the forest and you got stuck at a fork in the road and the path disappeared. Yeah. And the path disappeared. It'd be easier if there was a fork. Because then you could just make a decision, right? Like this way or that way. But when the path just disappears, then you know what the fuck to do. I guess you could say that. There are so many paths and they're all overlapping, and it isn't clear where they lead at all. At this point, it's impossible to distinguish one path from another. So Bo is on the next to the gourd laptop, and Ao is sitting sort of on the arm of the sofa, I guess. Or maybe that's a counter. I definitely think you should take a break. You have been sitting there all day after all. I know, I just don't know what to do with myself. I know you don't feel like going out right now, but maybe stretch your legs a little at the very least? I suppose you're right. L to move your character, hold B down to run. Okay. As your character approaches certain characters and objects, icons will appear. Select icons with L or R and press A to trigger interactions. Some of these interactions may change the environment, some may not. The function of these interactions may seem abstract. Try not to worry about it. Selecting a door icon will take your character to another scene. Do this enough and you should be able to gather a sense of place. Okay. Al's messy desk has been really stressing me out. I feel bad that it does. I mean, it isn't like it's their fault. I used to be even worse. I wish I could be better at talking about it. Let's do the second one. Wait. Actually, these are both negatives about themselves. Shit. Alright, let's stick with the first one. The first one makes more sense. I used to be even worse. You could hardly see my floor during my teens, but then something changed once I started going to sixth form. 6th grade, I assume? I guess I didn't like what the mess said about me. I started tidying up in massive fits. My dad used to laugh at the way I neatly arranged my desk. I should still try to talk to Ao about it. Well, it's not like it'll be an issue for much longer. Probably the first one. Shit, I don't know, this is hard, right? Like, I feel like I'm, like, I'm trying to, like, deal with my own problems in the, like, while making a decision. Because on the one hand, yeah, it's not going to be a problem for much longer, right? They're going to move out, right? And live in separate places, and then you don't have to deal with it anymore. And then you also don't have to have a potentially, a conversation that could be potentially awkward. Not potentially, it's going to be awkward. And then that might cause problems in the friendship. But not talking about it might make the problem worse in the long run, even if you don't live together. Well, all right. Adan at uni would have taken the coward's way out. Well, it's not like it'll be an issue for much longer. We've got enough to worry about. Maybe if we live together again, then we can talk about it. Yeah. All right. Alright, so let's just talk to Al some more or go out the door. Oh, let's talk to Al then. Oh, forgot to ask. We are all settled with the bills, aren't we? I think so, at least on our end anyway. Did I pay you for water bills last month? It does feel good to finally have all our bills sorted. Yeah, let's do that one. Thank God we don't have to worry about any of that crap anymore. No more angry letters or court summons. Huh, I suppose it is one advantage of moving back in with old Ma and Pa. Court summons for our independence, a truly equal trade. No, that just sounds like you guys weren't very good with your money. Although I shouldn't talk, I was shit with my money in university. Alright, moving to a different... Oh, hello. What the fuck? What door did I just come out of? I guess that's a door? no idea. The walking animation is quite funny. It's probably not meant to be. What are these? I guess these must be doors, but you just don't see them because they're like on this wall. But I'm not allowed to sort of do anything with them. This is an obstruction, even though I can't see what the obstruction is. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll keep walking out then. Different door. It's a kitchen, it looks like. On the shelf sits boxes of tea and cereal, jars of dry dirt and sand from hourglasses that ran out of time. That's a good line. Jars of dry dirt and sand from hourglasses that ran out of time. That's good. I like it. I feel like I'm always the one emptying the bin. It's probably not actually the case, though. I should empty it later. It is probably not the case. What the fuck is that? We're putting our hand in it, are we? Alright, we're putting our hand in it. Shards of unknowable geometry float in the center of the room. And we're going to put our hand in it. I don't remember this being here. Wait, does Al know about this? Something about this feels like you're staring into cosmic horror. Are those fucking bells gonna return? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Well, the title of the game is No Longer Home. So perhaps we're being spirited away. You can now use ZLL to rotate the environment. Oh! Alright, look at that! Ah, maybe that's why I couldn't go through those other doors. Well, holy shit. Alright. Cool. What are you doing? Go over there. A selection of books sit on the shelf. Notices the book titled, I'm a Very Bland Book, Not to Be Read. Checks out the book titled Beasts of the Eighth Dimension. Picks up the book titled Skate or Die, or Skate and Die, excuse me. The middle one sounds the best. Beasts of the Eighth Dimension. This book is dated years back. A Korean name is scribbled inside the cover. Al's really into this stuff. I've always admired their drawings of beasts. Oh, cool. Can I look at the other books now? Or is that it? Oh, I guess that's it. Alright. What's this? Oh, Al's suitcase. Oh, okay. It won't be long after we move out. It won't be long after we move out before they have to start packing it again. I'd love to be able to travel more. It's been good to get out of London when I can. Let's do that one. Last year I went to Paris and stayed with a friend for the weekend. I've always felt cities were all pretty much the same, but knowing someone there helps bring out its personality. Cities are not all the same. For a long time I also thought the same thing. But that's not true at all. And I love them. Every city has... Okay, most cities... I was going to say every city has something awesome about it, and then I remember that I'm going to Frankfurt again. And Frankfurt, I'm sorry, people from Frankfurters, but your city is kind of boring, and I'm sorry. Maybe I just haven't found the nice thing yet. I'll say that. Potentially, every city has an awesome thing, and for most cities, I've been able to find at least one awesome thing about it. Frankfurt, you're proving difficult. But I'm now getting a third chance to figure you out again. So we'll see. Maybe the third time's a charm, huh? We drank cheap wine in the park, then crawled from bar to bar, accumulating friends of hers at each stop. She had work the next day, but we both ended up sleeping through that morning and afternoon. Whoops. It's France. They don't seem to give a shit if you show up to work or not. I wish I could have stayed longer. It all went by so swiftly. If only I had better French, even though everyone spoke English. Nah, we'll do the first one. It doesn't fucking matter if you can speak the language. You can still have a good time. Obviously, it helps if you can speak the language. But nowadays, you've got, like, you know, Google Translate, man. Like, you're fine. It's, you know, Google Translate is not, like, proper translation by any stretch of the imagination, but it'll get you in a pinch. It'll do you in a pinch. Sorry, I thought I felt something weird behind on the back of my controller. Yeah, so I wish I could have stayed longer. It all went by so swiftly. I think you missed out on so much of the culture not knowing the language. Wait. Oh, did I pick the wrong one? Not knowing the language. Besides, my mom used to teach French. I should be fluent in it. Learning anything takes so much longer for me. I feel like that'll be a big barrier when I do visit Ao in Japan. I'm sure they'd appreciate me putting in the extra effort. It'd be good to be able to talk to their parents. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, now we can exit. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Alright. It's not, you know, yeah, I'm sure people will appreciate the effort. But it's not necessary. Honestly. Just go. Just go. Have fun. Was this... This was the same room as before, right? Yeah, it was. Hey, it's a cat! Cat! Meow meow. Can I pet the cat? I cannot pet the cat. Fuck. I'm disappointed game. Is it the door? That's outside, I think. Can I talk to... No, but I can look at whatever the hell this is. Our flatmate's fruit has been rotting there for weeks. Oh. Oh yeah, they're fruit flies. Get rid of that shit. It wouldn't bother me so much if they weren't always moralizing at us. It never gets eaten. I don't know why they even buy it. We'll stick with the first one. Like, sort out your own life before you start coming at me and I'll address my problems in my own time. Yeah! Sort your shit out. Your fucking fruit. Alright, let's talk to Al. Hey, Bo, guess what? That fruit still hasn't been thrown out. Yeah, I'm not all that surprised. God, they never throw it out. Don't worry, I'll throw it out before I start cooking. No, we're going to go with Bo complaining. God, they never do throw it out. Because that sounds like a shit roommate. Yeah, we usually end up doing it eventually. It's wild how long they'll leave it. Do they just not notice? Oh, it's so disgusting. Probably just don't care. Speaking of food, is everyone still up for the barbecue tomorrow? Liam can't make it, and Nana said she'd be late. Huh. The usual then. Are you sure you're still feeling up to it? You seem like you could use some rest. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. You're not wrong, but it'd be good to see everyone. I'm sure a change of pace could do some good. I'll stick with this middle one. Actually, I've got this game I've been wanting to finish. Maybe we can play that later too. Got the day planned out, have you? Oh, ow, have you seen anything odd, like in the bedroom? Seen what? Oh, that. I thought it'd go away eventually if we just ignored it. Is it still there? I don't think so. Then I guess it worked itself out. Really, you should not ignore weird breaks in reality in your bedrooms like that. Excuse me. You should probably try and get that shit dealt with. I'm gonna take some cough syrup later. How are you doing though? Feeling any better today? Not really, I just feel so unfocused. I think getting away from my screen helped a bit. Yeah, let's do that one. Hey, maybe you should ask uni folks about going to that forest. Epping Forest? I suppose that'd be nice. It's just difficult to motivate myself right now. Hopefully the barbecue will help take our minds off things for now. Okay, so there is an outside, but... Oh. What the hell is this? Oh shit. Oh no. What the fuck? I'm not sure this won't, like, become just straight out horror after a while. What the fuck was that? Oh no, have I shifted time? It seems to be the same kitchen. Did I just space out for like a while? What the hell? So many bottles. Most of these came from my last place. I'm not sure if we'll ever actually manage to drink them. Oh no, that fruit bowl with the horrible flies is still there. These days I won't tend to drink. These days I don't tend to drink so much anymore. Maybe we'll manage to get rid of them at the barbecue. Yeah, let's do that one. Time travel. I should try not to overdo it this time, though. I had a massive hangover after the last barbecue. We had a video shoot in the morning that we promised to do as a favor for a friend. I thought for sure I was going to vomit on the car right there. Or not. Yeah, maybe not, Elsie. I have no idea what the fuck just happened. But Ow disappeared. So this is back in the hallway. Yes! Now we can see shit. Look at this fucking table. I don't think there's anything here that actually belongs to me. Well, apart from the internet router. I have no idea what these DVDs even, who these DVDs even belong to. These games look like they're my flatmates. Well, apart from the internet router. You should remember to cancel the broadband earlier this time. I don't want to get served another unnecessary bill like last time. I shouldn't have gotten so upset on the phone to the provider. Wish I hadn't bought those electric heaters last year either. We'll stick with the first one. I got so frustrated. The maintenance was only supposed to take a couple of days. It ended up taking 3 weeks. Jesus Christ. I mean, I get fucking angry too. After 2 weeks of calling, I'd had enough. We were approaching the end of second year, and we all needed the internet to get on with work. I shouldn't have canceled the account, though. I felt pretty bad for shouting. I don't think either of those things are true. I'll stick with the bad for shouting. Feeling pretty bad for shouting. It wasn't their fault. They just answered the calls. That is true. So never mind. I'm happy I picked I feel bad for shouting, because I should feel bad for shouting. People just answering calls. But I couldn't afford to work from the cafe, and they were still charging us the whole time our broadband was down. I keep going back and forth. Like you should have yelled. You should have yelled more. I'm usually pretty patient, but fucking 3 weeks with no internet. Yeah, that's some bullshit. I don't know. I hate it when I get like that. I just can't believe how incompetent it all was. Let's go with that one. Alright, we're gonna go in this room, because we've not been in this room before. It's a bathroom. I can't see myself. Oh. The mirror shows a reflection. That was a creepy... Or... I mean, this fucking music. It keeps making me think it's like gonna go to straight out horror. So that sounded creepy, but maybe it was just existential. Like, there's a reflection there, and it is of their face, but they don't see themselves, right? Because maybe they're going through some shit. There's a towel. Spores have settled in the towel and have begun growing into fungi. Oh no! Nobody use that towel. God, university children are just horrible. They are disgusting. Noperabo, a ghost of a suicide. Oh, there's another door there. The door won't budge. Maybe something on the other side got jammed under the handle. Wants to take the place of the person. That is a creepy fucking ghost, LC. But tell me more. So is this the room that we started in? Or is this a different room? I can't remember. Oh, this looks like a different room. No face because it's got to take the place of the person. Right? That makes sense. My plants look so sad. I keep wondering if I need to water them more often. The succulent's roots are slowly rotting. I don't want them to die like the others did. Are you a musician? This thing is full of music and artwork I never finished. Abandoned worlds and drum machine files. At this point, it's probably best I leave them that way. One day I'll manage to find a use for them. I think there's still some time left, some life left in there. Yeah, we're going with that one. There are still so many uncharted areas that need to be mapped. I've got so many things I want to do, and gardens won't grow unless I tend to them. I know that too well. I used up most of my storage on half-baked metaphors. That's okay. Half-baked metaphors are still metaphors. Oops, wrong way. All my other guitars are broken now, but this one still works. It's been about a year since I've written anything. I think there were vines growing in the electronics. It's very, yeah. I've let so many hobbies fade away. If only I'd put in the time. Ah, don't feel bad, Bo. Sometimes it's hard. This door? Oh. I haven't left the house in a while now. Well, if only for grocery trips. I'd rather just stay in today, too. It might be good to get out a bit more often. Nah, I'd rather just stay in. I've hardly left the house during this last year at uni. I've been so engrossed in my coursework. It did feel good to be working on something with a strict schedule, though. Who knows if I'll be able to have that kind of focus again. It'll be difficult getting used to working in my bedroom once I'm back in my parents' house. Alright, let's go through this door. It opens the boxes. The boxes are stuffed full of trinkets collected over the last 5 years. Okay. This almost feels like a different game that I played before called The Almost Gone? The Almost Gone? That's a bit more puzzly than this one. Excuse me. Alright, so now the only place left is outside. Yeah, that way. What I think is outside anyway. It was outside. Oh! Is it the barbecue? Hey Bo, sorry Liam couldn't make it. He's busy working. Typical. Typical Liam, earning a living. Capitalist bastard. I'm gonna have to leave early too. I've got a shift later on. Aw, that's a shame. How was work? I'll make sure to stay longer for the next barbecue though. How's work? Rough. I'm struggling to get shifts at the moment. My money is tight, but what's new? I'm sorry, everything going to be okay? What is new, Kim? No, we won't be a dick. That one in the middle there kind of looks like a witch. Or like a very tall Madeline. Madeline? I forget the character's name. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm trying to find something more stable. We'll be trying to find something a bit cheaper to live soon, too. Capitalism ho! Makes me want to play Racketeer. That sounds like I pronounced it right, but I've never heard of it before, and I must know more. Planning on sticking it out in London? I think so. We might have to find somewhere a bit further out, though. Yeah, London's expensive, man. What we're paying now really isn't worth it for the size of the flat or the leaking shower. Every city has that problem. Hey, Amy. Been getting much downtime since graduation? Oh, I didn't tell you? I haven't actually graduated yet. Oh no, I had no idea. You didn't? What happened? That one. You didn't? What happened? Well, I had to get an extended deadline on my dissertation. Because, well, reasons. I don't know. Damn, I didn't realize. I'm sorry, Amy. It's fine. We don't exactly talk much. Weren't you writing something about metaphysical meaning and forgotten objects? So, I don't know if you told me. What's your dissertation about? We'll give it a shot with the first one. Reset is the name of the main character. It's a shop management game. Oh, okay. Is it a video game or is it a board game? Reciteer. Racketeer. I mean, Racketeer sounds like it's a capitalism shop management game. You know, racketeers have, are bad things, obviously, but still. Yeah, that one didn't have legs. I'm writing about whether sci-fi came out of the other side of postmodernism, or something like that. You sound unsure. I don't know. It's pretty lame. Amy, that doesn't sound lame at all. I don't know, sounds interesting to me, Amy. And I mean, maybe without the exasperated sigh there, Joe. We'll go with Nana, who's concerned. Sure, I guess. Let's talk about something else. So one thing I've learned, I've only ever had, as far as I know, I've only ever had one friend doing it that I've had the chance to talk to about their dissertations. And yeah, they don't want to talk about it. They're done now, so now they can probably talk about it. Capitalism ho is her catchphrase. That's hilarious. It's an older indie game. Okay. I might have to look for it then, because that sounds pretty funny. 10/10 rating on Steam. Hey, look at that. Alright, so that was Amy. So let's talk to Madeline next. Oh, it's Tiff. Excuse me. You two holding up okay, Bo? Us two? Yeah, you know. Ow and you. Oh, it's hard to say. I've been avoiding thinking about it. We've gotten so used to living together. Yeah. I guess it's easy to feel that way. I mean, I'm only friends with Joe, but the flat feels so quiet when he's not around. No one to play co-op games with? Wait, does Tiff think that... Wait, are we dating? Are we a couple? Ao and Bo? Obviously not just that, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I imagine you'll be visiting Ao in Japan soon enough. Well, of course I want to, but I have no idea when it'll be possible. I don't have any savings. Well, we'll all be getting work soon, I suppose. Ao's always saying how we should all go visit them. Yeah, when's that gonna happen? Yeah, when's that gonna happen then? Listen again, Ao? No, I just heard the words Japan and visit, so you must be talking about me. Besides, I'm only sitting over here. It's a shame you have to leave so soon. Might not be my place, but I had been wondering, have either of you considered marriage? Are you joking? I'd do anything to stay. I'd hardly be able to afford it. Yeah, let's do the first one. How about it, Bo? Going to give me that green card? You know, I don't have enough income to qualify. You know I don't have enough income to qualify. Oh, right, because that's correct, yeah. That's a... Yeah. That is an insane... Like, you're basically saying that only rich people can get married to someone they love that doesn't live in their home country. Better get working then, lover. You know, I would in a heartbeat, but the whole system is so messed up. Keeping out here is the one thing marriage might actually be good for. But you know, not all marriages get to be equal. We spend so much time talking about our sexualities under the eye of the church that we forgot to look for any other perspectives. What's the alternative? I guess a lot of people find comfort in marriage. What's the alternative? No, that sounds quite judgy, actually. I guess a lot of people find comfort in marriage. I do empathize with that. Deep down, we all just want to be accepted. Oh, very much. It's hard enough merely accepting ourselves, and I'm still getting there. I don't know. I think it's foolish seeking acceptance through the means of archaic systems. People always get left behind that way. It's true, Bo. Preach, Bo. Oh, I can talk to you too. How are those burgers coming along, Al? They're getting there. Can I get you anything? I'll stick with can I get you anything. I think there's still a few things to bring out, as long as you don't mind giving me a hand. Oh, right, sure thing. I was actually wondering if you wanted a drink. Oh, haha. I'm good for now, thanks though. The burgers are almost done. I'll see you in the kitchen. Don't forget to have something to eat yourself. Are you kidding? I never miss out on food. Guess that was it. No, it's not. Well, I thought we were gonna cut scene somewhere else. Oh, I can look at. Oh, I was okay. I'll miss having summer barbecues here. Our last one went well into the night. Feels like this one will too. We can't still talk to people, right? Before we go back in the kitchen. No. Oh no! All my options to talk to everybody else have gone. All right, I guess we're going back to the kitchen. Wait. Yeah, okay. Don't know where this plink-plonky music came from, by the way. That's out. Oh, why are we zooming in? Oh, hey, Bo. Oh, it's a TV in the background. Why is there a TV in the kitchen? Do you mind bringing out some more food? There's still some halloumi on the side there. Sure thing, no problem. I can give you a hand if you need any help. Don't worry, I've got it. And I'll be cheering you guys on for my train platform. What? Wait, are you not going to be staying much longer? Train, I thought you only left the bus right away. This is Kim, right? She just said she had to leave early. Very interesting style. I may look into this one. Yeah, I really like it so far. I've got a shift tonight. Won't be living in New Cross for much longer, though. Going for somewhere a bit more spacious for this next place. Yeah, your flat in New Cross is pretty tiny. I'm not sure how the two of you fit in it. Somewhere easier to find as well. I don't want to have to go outside to pick up you lot every single time. How about you? Kicking it here until you leave, I imagine? Nah, our tenancy is ending real soon, so I'll be staying at Bo's parents' house for a bit. I had thought about renting out a place for myself till I leave. I'm gonna miss this place though. I think we did all right with it. The top one. Who has the money for that, though? Who has the money for that, though? Exactly. It's impossible to rent out a place here unless you're sharing with someone. And I don't want to force Bo to live with me either, since they can't afford to anymore. You could always move in with some weirdo strangers. Yeah, like I did for a few months before I lived here. It wasn't a great time. It's a shame you can't both stay here and avoid all that faff. Seems like this is the best place you've lived in. I mean, out of all the other train wrecks you've lived in. It certainly is a big improvement from the close to collapsing ceilings you had at Friary Road. I'm a little surprised that house didn't kill you. I'm surprised I survived. I feel like I can survive a trip to the ninth circle of hell and back after experiencing that. It is a shame I can't stay though. Even if I had to go to the 10th circle. I wouldn't say you'd be missing out on that much. Have you been doing alright with the whole leaving situation? You can come back anytime soon? I don't know, it hasn't quite settled in that I'm leaving yet, or hopefully, I think I'll have to see how it goes. Probably the first one. I haven't started packing either. I'm still kind of in denial of the whole thing. Yeah, well, I'm in denial that my friend is leaving too. Friends, actually. I'll send you awful pictures of food every day you're in Japan, and you'll have to come back to crummy England. Okay, I'd rather you buy me plane tickets if you love me so much. Money can't buy friendship, Al. Checking the time. Oh dear, I meant to leave 20 minutes ago. I didn't realize we've been talking for this long. I probably better get going. Oh, well, good luck with your hitman job, and let me know if they're hiring. You never know, Al. The target could always be you. I'll see myself out. Oh, my owl now. Oh, cool. Do I make different, Oh, I didn't mean to leave. I meant to look at the thing. Hold on. I assume that they'll have different interactions with things. But Kim has left. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna miss cooking meals for the both of us. Cooking for someone else just hits different. Feels euphoric when sharing a good meal that you prepared. Back in Japan, I got called a good housewife. What a backhanded compliment. I just enjoy doing it. Why does it have to be gendered? Yeah! To hell with gender roles, right? I've upset Bo a couple of times not giving them a chance to cook. To hell with gender roles, right? Oh, you're a woman, so it's great that you enjoy cooking. Shut up. It's the same as drawing or playing games. It's one of the few things I'm good at. I like to take pride in it in peace, thank you very much. I'm just some guy living their life. I wish people would understand that. Why does everything I do have to fit into this weird binary? I'm with you, Al. The poster is slowly peeling off, revealing the mold it had covered. Oh no. Why are you all so disgusting? Alright, we're gonna go into the different rooms and stuff and check out and see what Al sees. Is the bathroom? Damn, I keep forgetting to throw the finished toilet rolls in the recycling. I also have this problem. Why does it always have to be me to do these things? Sometimes it feels like Bo and I do everything around this house. I guess everyone else probably feels the same way about something. And I'll just leave it for someone else to do. Bo had the same... Yeah, let's do this first one. Cleaning Rhoda totally fell apart once our flatmates got back from their week away. It feels like there's hardly any point keeping to it if they don't. Why is the tub full of water? We're not going to talk about it. It's just full of water. All there is to it. Oh. This door first. I'm convinced this room is going to collapse sometime before we move out. The neighbor's staircase is right above it. and they stomp so violently. I always hear the wooden frames shrieking at night. I don't want to be in there when it finally does fall in. I think we still have some stuff left in here, but I've always been too scared to check. Like, what if it does cave in while I'm in there? I wonder if I could receive compensation from the landlord or the tenants above us. Emoji. I mean, whatever doesn't kill me can only make me stronger, right? And even if, well, whatever. I mean, that's not true. It could also cripple you. Soft green boy. Well, that's what people like to call him. I was given him as a high school graduation gift. I brought him to keep me company during the early days of university. Gently pats his head, softly blows him a kiss, walks away. Softly blows him a kiss. He's blushing, I think. So what is this to talk? Is this the cat? How are you holding up, Luna? It is a cat. Oh yeah, I see it now. How are you holding up, Luna? Oh, Luna, like the Sailor Moon cat, I believe. You probably sense that change is coming. Yeah, that's right. We're moving out, and I'm gonna be gone, like gone. Ain't that just a shame, huh? You won't forget about me, will you? Let's do that one. Of course you'll forget. What am I even saying? Even my cats forget about me when I'm away, even if it's just for a few months. It's unfair of me to even expect that from you. Do you think everyone else will forget about me too? Aww. I sometimes feel like I should just disappear away. No, I'm not doing that, Al. Do you think everyone else will forget about me too? Like everyone from uni? Not that I really care if they do. My friends? And what about Bo? What am I even doing, projecting myself onto you like this? You're just a cat. I shouldn't be disrupting you with my burdens. You keep doing you, and I'll try my best doing me. Well, I'm sure you need your rest, what with all these people we have over. I've kept you up for long enough. I'll let you go back to sleep. Hey, Chad, welcome. I think this might be your first time. I've seen you in other people's streams. But hey, welcome. Oh, can I pet the cat? Let's pet the cat. Pets Luna. Yeah, pets Luna. Rolls over and shows her stomach. Yay! Well, Luna's my new favorite character. Oh, so much to look at. At the base of the cardboard box is a circle of molted ginger fur. Written in black marker on its front-facing side are the words "Fort" and "Butthole." An etching is tacked to the wall. In the distance is a dock. In the foreground are 4 men unloading cargo. Okay. And one more side. So neat and so clean. I honestly don't know how they do it. I know my mess has been bugging them. I just can't keep my surroundings tidy. I've been trying all my life. Nothing works. My mom told me I'm sick. My mom told me I'm sick in the head once. Maybe I could ask Bo for some tips. Yeah, let's do that. Let's ask Bo for some tips. Yeah, I'm slow in the mornings. Nah, no worries, Chad. Tips, though? Really, Al? When have you ever been able to follow instructions properly? Back in high school, everyone always used to joke about me having ADHD. I was so messy and unfocused. Always losing worksheets and filling my desk up with junk. But I don't know. I just don't buy it. Me? ADHD? Nah, I'm just lazy. Everyone knows it. Bo has mentioned it a couple times, though. You're supposed to grow out of these things, though, right? We'll stick with the first one. Maybe there's some truth to it. God knows what hoops I'd have to jump through to get diagnosed. But just knowing might be a start. It might take some weight off Bo, too. I know they get stressed out when our surroundings start to get trashy. They've never been pushy about it, but it clearly gets to them. I do try to at least keep my desk clean, but that's to my standards. I know I'm leaving soon, but I could at least try to make these next few weeks easier on Bo. Baby steps out, baby steps. Well. Yeah, he plays guitar. He's a musician of sorts. Because, yeah, he does have the sound mixer. Oops. This door now. Shelves that were once overwhelmed with the weight of books and cameras are now overwhelmingly bare. Moving sucks. I hate it. Huh, I guess our flatmates are leaving soon, too. Are leaving soon, then. Feels so odd. I haven't really talked to them in weeks, seen them even. Feels almost like they're vanishing, like ghosts. I wonder if that's how everyone will feel about me. It's happening so fast I can hardly keep up with it. Let's do the first one. Not even anything sophisticated like ghosts. More like cigarette smoke dissipating into the air. I wonder if I ever really made an impression on anyone at all. I'm sure you... I mean, Bo, certainly. Al seems quite sad. I don't really feel like going outside. I want to spend more time here, all the time that I have left at least. So this must be the front door. Excuse me. I swear to God, if I stub my toe on these paintings again, do they not know how easily people can just bust up their root bones from this? Whatever. Oh, God. And then a bunch of emojis. And more emojis. Al might be cursing. Wait, they must have got them out from under the stairs. How'd they even manage to get the doors unstuck anyway? Indeed. Is the door actually stuck or just locked? Alright, so I'm going to go back this way. And we're going to go into the bedroom. Yeah. Oh wait, something to look at. Are we on the final notice again? I thought we were on top of the gas and electric. Oh, the bills. I guess our flatmates dropped the ball again. We'll have to request an ending bill soon. With any luck, the gas and electric will owe us some money. You seem to have shitty flatmates there, Al and Bo. My mom told me off for the state of our wash basket when she visited. Well, this room in general, really. Why did we even show her this room? It was probably the most uninteresting place in this flat. We really only use this room to sleep. I hadn't thought about it until now. Having a separate workspace has been so luxurious. I did not realize until just now. We didn't have enough studio space for all of us, so Bo and I just ended up working from home. Been living like kings, weren't we? Chuckles to self. Maybe my expectations for uni were too high. I am really happy with how our little home studio turned out. Yeah, let's keep it positive. Getting everything together was a faff, but it all felt so worth it. I don't have the mind for DIY. Having Bo hatch a plan really helped. It's a damn shame that it only lasted for a year. Just a short while before we'll have to take it all apart. I'll look forward to the next studio we can have together. Yeah. Whenever that'll be. If it'll ever even happen. Oh, well, you got close, Al. This is all giving me a headache. It is what it is, and I've got more important things to worry about. Stay focused, Al. Stop letting everything weigh you down. I can't keep feeling sorry for myself. I've never once in my life made my bed before. What's the point if you're the only one who sees it? I agree. I don't like making my bed. What's the point? I don't get it. It's not like someone's going to barge in and arrest me for a messy bed. Maybe I'm doing it. Maybe doing it for once in my life might change my attitude. I'd rather not think about cleaning right now. Yeah, second one. There's already too much going on in my head right now. I don't even know what to pack or throw out yet. God, I don't even know if I'll be able to pack everything in time. I moved houses 6 times in the course of 4 years, and not once have I managed to schedule myself to finish packing on time. Sounds like a problem. Come on, Al. I guess I could just do it from here. I was going to display all my figurines with bows, but kept forgetting about it. There's so much I wanted to do with this room. What's the point when no one ever sees it anyway? Hope I get another chance building a home with Bo. Yeah, that second one. I never thought of this room as important, but we did so much talking here. My old bedroom is full of stuff, but it's going to feel so empty. What is this thing that's hanging over the bed that I can't walk past? What is that? It's a power cord. Oh! It's for the radio or whatever that's outside, right? It's a power cord. Alright, guess we're going back outside. Backyard. Joins their friends for the rest of the barbecue. Takes a moment to recollect themselves. Yeah, that one. Alright, now we're going. Yeah, we're moving out in just under a month now. We should probably start packing soon. Our flatmates are well ahead of us. It'll all become real once we do, though. Aren't you moving out soon too, Joe? Where is Al? Ah, there they are. Oh, they're coming outside. Already started. I've been moving stuff back to Finchley bit by bit. It's been a slow process moving stuff back to my parents' house. I might haul some more stuff tonight. I forgot just how much of a pain it is to get to and from South London. I don't envy you. I'm going to have to get my dad to help me move our stuff. We have so much furniture now. Swift nervously. I really should have started sending things back to Tokyo, huh? Fortunately, I haven't had anything too bulky to take back. I've just been taking things back on the tube. A text-adventure visual novel with 3D-ish graphics. Yeah, LC, that's a good... there's a little bit of point and click, but not a lot. And it's not like I said before, it's not like Return of Monkey, like Monkey Island style point and click adventure. It's more like Kentucky Route Zero. Roots now, are we going underground? Oh, it's the tube. Look at that. Was that Kim? I think that was Kim. Waiting for her train to get to work. Dinosaur bones. Anyone else want a drink? Nana says. Oh, I could do with a top up. Cheers. I'll tell you what though, I'm excited for when the Crossrail finally gets finished. Not that we'll get any connections around here though. The only person I know who gets excited about this kind of stuff. I don't know if folks around here would even want a connection. Yeah, let's go that bottom one. South London has always been pretty cut off from the city. It got a lot more gentrified once the Overground line got an extension. I've been on the Overground line. Not bad. Sure, there are a lot of more hipster bars around Peckham now, but I heard most of the folks around Peckham wanted the extension. It was mostly middle-class snobs in Camberwell that didn't want anything to change. I heard they're planning on tearing down the cinema. Oh no. The one built into the car park? Peckhamplex? Yeah, that one. I can't believe it down. Like, what other cinema... I can't believe it down. Like, what other cinema offers tickets for £5? What? I can't believe it. Like, what other cinema offers tickets for £5? Oh, I can't believe they're tearing it down, maybe? Something like that? Pretty sure they've been trying to pull down the Plex for years. The car park doesn't really get used, though. Alright, Kim's got on her train. There's a bar at the top, right? We went there during Foundation year. Exactly. Why not just repurpose the rest of the building? That was an interesting little trip that we took. You know, I heard they're repurposing some of the old underground stations now. What the hell for? Oh, I read about that. Aren't they planning on turning them into houses? Oh, I wonder if they'll affect the Crossrail at all. Yep, I understand that they'll be building some shops and bars too. They're planning on making it into some underground metropolis. Interesting? I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that sounds exciting. It all sounds pretty swanky. Skeptically. I don't think I can imagine any of us living in one. It sounds like a cool idea, but it'd probably feel pretty claustrophobic. A lot of the local pubs around here are being repurposed for housing too. Whew. Yeah, there's one around the corner from Tiff and I. At least the tube stations weren't being used, but all the pubs disappearing just feels like such a shame. I guess they just weren't being used enough. Pubs and places, though, where I grew up, are disappearing too. Yeah, well. Most of them turned into betting shops. Even the local leisure center is closing down. The London Olympics changed that whole area. Stratford looks completely different since they built that huge shopping center. What's this game about, Chad? It's about people who have finished university and are about to move away, like, from their university housing, and their lives are completely changing, and what that's doing to them. But there's a hint of, not a hint, there is some magic realism in this as well. But yeah, that's what the story's about. It's basically these kids who have just finished university, excuse me, who have just finished university and are trying to decide, like, what are they going to do? They're trying to figure out what they're going to do with their lives and how they're going to work it out. And yeah. Don't get me started. They really took advantage of the community. Promised them jobs and then pushed them further out of London. Shoots a look at Bo. Drink? Yeah, drink. Well, it certainly feels like the end of an era. It hasn't been without its problems. Probably time to start being adults and pay those taxes. Who knows what's next? There's a little... Ah, okay, I never lived in university. I mean, it's not just about, like, moving, right? Like, that seems to be the sort of the metaphor. But it's more about, like, your whole life is changing, right? Because you were at university for however long, and now you have to not be in university. You have to go out and find a job. You have to live in the quote-unquote real world, be a quote-unquote adult, right? These sorts of things. There might be some LC. I'm not 100% sure. There was a weird, glowing, like, cosmic horror geometry thing on the bed earlier that seemed to just sort of vanish. But that might come back to haunt us. So we'll go with Bo. Who knows what's next? I imagine we all get day jobs. I know I'll be going back to working at the library. How are you feeling about going back, Joe? I'm praying I won't have to work in fast food again. I'll probably end up doing more work with my dad. Yeah, I'll go with the middle one. Al says, I'm praying I won't have to work in fast food again. That burger joint you were working at sounded like a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Have you ever tried serving a refreshing beverage to an obscenely drunk person at 5 in the morning? Wow. Or being asked for my number out of the blue, all while I'm going back and forth from the kitchen to the counter. Excuse me. Oof. Yeah, customer service is rough. It is rough. I don't envy anyone in catering. 2 shifts were more than enough for me. Do you think you'd try for any illustration work? Any service job is exhausting. I end up feeling like a broken cassette tape. Do the first one. Let's move this conversation to something else. I mean, I'll try looking, but I'll probably just end up drawing anime girls with terrible anatomy. Now that would be the dream job. At least there'd be some money rolling in. I might have to start taking some furry commissions online. It's funny, up until now, the most any of us have had to worry about are part-time jobs and maybe council tax. And now we're expected to go get proper jobs. Don't even remind me about council tax. Sorting that out at Friary Road was such a nightmare. There's always, like, the musical cues in this game always make me think that some, like, horribly scary shit's about to happen. Like, what is that? I wonder if this is actually moving towards a nihilist end. Maybe. Pours both herself and Bo another drink. Nothing really matters because underground aliens. I wonder if that weird shack in the garden is still there. At Friary Road, I mean. The Love Shack? It managed to survive through that strong wind during second year. So we saw this very briefly during the prologue. A whole lot of trees got uprooted around Peckham. I remember there were a few blocking the roads. That one was ridiculous. The shack seemed pretty sturdy. It's probably still there. Unless, of course, the landlord took it down. What is happening? This is a very odd... Didn't he think you'd made it? That'd be a shame. It kind of had rustic charm to it. Yeah, did he think you made it? He certainly seemed to think I had, even though it had clearly been put up before I moved in. I still think it was cheeky advertising that house. I still think it was cheeky advertising that house as a 5-bed when one of those rooms was clearly only big enough for bike storage. I remember that room. We struggled to get a single bed in there. Still remember the face my friend made when he came to view the house. Pours himself a drink and signals to Nana. No thanks, haven't finished this. Chuckles quietly. I ended up being the last one to leave that place. It got pretty lonely towards the end. Well, at least when we had that barbecue, you were nice enough to keep me company after everyone had gone. That was the prologue. That was what we played. Honestly, I was feeling pretty lonely myself. It was nice to stay over, even if we were sleeping in separate rooms. Sorry for making you sleep on Joe's old bed without a blanket. One of you folks left me frozen chicken nuggets to live on for the last few days, so thanks for that too. Oh, those were probably mine. I must have forgotten about them. I still feel kind of bad for leaving so early. The sun woke me up at about 6 and I didn't want to disturb you, come to think of it. I'm not even sure I knew which room was yours. Well, it's gotten pretty dark. Want to head inside? I wrote a story once about a dying author reminiscing with his friends online about his glory days as he's the most successful out of all of them. They all have some fun interacting in chat till he announces he's got something terminal. Shit. Well, it's gotten pretty dark. Want to head inside? Oh yeah, I said that already. It's gotten cold. I'm going to catch the death of me. We could build a blanket fort and play some video games. So after he dies, they organize to try to create some kind of tribute to him for his fans. I'm taking turns reading LC's comments and the story. Sounds good. I'll give you a hand bringing stuff inside. Then a meteor hits the Earth and obliterates all life 24 hours later. Well, goddamn, LC. That is bleak. Well, it's Joe and Bo. I'm afraid we're going to have to head off now. Back to Finchley tonight? Yeah, a long journey on the Northern Line ahead of me. This was good, though. Good to do another one of these. Yeah, it was good. So I didn't really have this experience that these guys are going through because by the time I finished university, like I lived in a place. I had like when I finished university, right? I stayed in the same place because I already had a flat with friends and my girlfriend at the time, and I had a job, so I just kept doing that same job, just more, right? Um, and these sort of hangouts that we had with our friends, we just kept doing them. So like every Thursday, friends would come over to our place, and we'd hang out. My then girlfriend would cook something usually, or we order in, and then we just sort of like hang out. On the weekends, we played D&D. Some of like not all of us. There was a bunch of us, but we didn't. They didn't all like D&D. But the ones who did like D&D, they would come over, and we played D&D on Saturday. Um, so like I didn't have that sort of shift like that they're having here, right? Like my life didn't change substantially. I was quite happy to be done with university because then I could work more and make more money. Like I said, it was the same job. It was the same part-time job that I was doing basically throughout the entire of my university, and then I just continued doing that job after I finished university, and I kept living in the same flat, and my friends kept coming over every Thursday, without fail. They would come over and we would hang out and we would talk about nonsense, right? And then when it really changed was when I left New York. I moved from New York to Hong Kong, and that of course changed fucking everything, right? So yeah, that was the big change for me. And I feel a little bit of what they're feeling, what they must be feeling at this point in their lives, because I had to. That's when everything changed for me, not when university ended, but like 3 or 4 years after university ended. No, we're gonna look at that, Bo. There we go. I spent so much time weeding the flower bed when I moved in. I really should have maintained it. It seems like there are even more weeds than before we moved in. All the flowers we planted together are swallowed up by Alkanet and Enchanter's Nightshade. No, I'm in Singapore now, Chad. So it's further south and further east, I want to say. Yeah, southeast of Hong Kong is Singapore. Uh, it's a lot closer to the equator. We're only a degree off the equator. Oh, we can go up now, can we? No, we can look at it though. I can't believe the neighbor stole our mop. Just look at it sitting up there. I mean, what kind of freako does that? They must have overheard us complaining about it at some point, right? I assume you're talking about my story, Great White North, so thank you. Like, just go buy your own. There's plenty of pound shops on the main road. I mean, damn, I think I preferred the constant howling of the previous neighbors. And I wonder, right, like, having nothing change after I finished university, I wonder if that sort of arrested my development for a bit, right? Like, did that keep me from becoming a quote-unquote proper adult for, the next 4 years until I moved? Yeah, Chad, I do. We still speak. Most of them don't live in New York anymore. They've also, like, kind of spread out a little bit. But we do talk. Over the pandemic, we in fact started speaking every 2 weeks over, like, Skype or Zoom, or some video conferencing thing, and we still do it now. Even though the pandemic's not over, but it's sort of lessened in most places, and so we still talk to each other every 2 weeks or so. We're all stumbling through life in our own ways. I guess I don't know. I just felt like even when I moved to Hong Kong, it sort of took me a while to really properly I gotta get my shit together, right? And I didn't really do it until after I moved to Singapore. For my own, my own personal growth. I didn't really get my shit together until after I moved to Singapore. and met Felicia. Um, and then I was like, I gotta be a better person. I gotta be a more mature person. You know, I obviously I still have a bunch of like immature shit that I enjoy, like immature, depending on how you define that, I guess. But like, you know, we still like, and like Felicia's in on it, right? So like we still play jokes on each other, and we make fun of each other and shit, and we play video games, and we do Lego and you know that kind of stuff. Society creates these norms of how, when, and what people should go through and do to become adults. You're right, LC. You're absolutely right, and I think, yeah, I think every person is different. Obviously, not every person going to do it the same. And like, and who's to say, right? Like, why is this definition of adulthood the only correct one, right? Obviously, that's not true. There's lots of different ways of being an adult. But the truth is that we all don't really have a clue, and that too is fine. I think. Yeah, I mean, I guess like I have some clue. I don't know. I don't have everything figured out, but I've got enough things figured out. And I guess like one of the main things, right, is like don't spend all your money before the next payday. I think that's like a big thing, right? Because I used to do that all the fucking time, to the point where I'd go hungry for a day because I didn't have any money for food. I'd be waiting for the next payday, right? So like shit like that. I think that's probably a good measure of whether or not like that's I think that's a decent measure of whether or not someone is an adult, can consider themselves an adult yet. So I think like at least trying to like get your finances together to some extent so that you can at least pay your bills and shit. You know, that's a good marker, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, geez, I think I better leave cleaning up this mess till tomorrow morning. I should at least try to do it before our flame flatmates get up. At least we managed to get rid of some of those drinks. So before we go into the bedroom, which is most likely where Ao is, we'll go check out the rest of the flat. If we can. Oh, the bathroom. Forgot about the bathroom. And it may be that Bo will have nothing to say because Bo's been through all these places already. No, nothing there. Oh, wait. Something suddenly popped up. Aha! I think there might be mice living between the tiles and the floorboards. Every so often I see Luna or Autumn staring into a crack. The landlord better not blame it on us. Let's do the first one. True, learning how to manage your finances is important, but these are all things we sort of stumble through in adulthood. Yeah, you're right, Elsie. You're right in that stumbling thing. I think we all do stumble. Like, no one really... no one really teaches us these things. We just sort of have to figure it out. And eventually, most of us do figure it out, I think. To varying degrees of success, but I think we do figure it out. Everyone's methods for dealing with these is different. Yeah, and I completely agree with that as well. Luna's fearsome when it comes to rodents, but Autumn's such a big baby, he'd probably be more scared than the mice. Oh, wrong way. No, no, that didn't matter. There you go. Alright, so there is new things to do. Jaded. Helps everyone build a blanket fort. Takes a moment to chill around. Oh! Okay, so that's where everyone's building the blanket fort. I forgot we were doing that. Let's look everywhere else first. Okay, that's an eyeless story. Alright, I'll take a look at that. Hey! It's Autumn, I think. The top drawer is crammed with tins of pineapple. All long expired and sharing the same date. The hell? That's a reference to something, and I can't remember what. But that is a reference to a movie or something? All the pineapple tins with the same date? Oh, I can't remember what it is, though. But that is a reference to something. Someone look up pineapple tins of the same date. Tell me what that's a reference to. Hello, kitty. Why can't I pet this cat? We were able to pet Luna, but not Autumn. Ah, here we go. Getting a break from everyone, Autumn. I needed one too. I wish I didn't. I want to be around people. I just get so tired. Yeah, buddy. I hear you. You always seem like you wanted to be around people, you're just not too close, I can understand that. But you never want to hang out with me, do you? I don't know why I get so upset about it. I just want to be liked. Not long left. You could try to be. You could try to be friends. I can't force you to like me. Yeah. This is stupid. I should be having fun with my friends, but I don't know how to do that. So here I am talking to you. Well, see you, Autumn. I think that means we can't pet Autumn now. Oh, we can. Carefully attempts to pet Autumn. Yeah. Purrs softly, almost looking embarrassed. Oh, yay! Alright, we were able to pet Autumn. Alright, before we go build that fort, we are going to go into our own bedroom. Oh, what's this? Sigh. I wish the cats didn't make such a mess with their food. I'll miss them both. I had a cat in New York. 2 cats. And yeah, I kind of missed them. It's been a long time. Those were the last pets that I owned or co-owned. Or co-took care of, I guess. You don't really own pets, do you? The poster portrays many beasts drawn by the digital monarch. They say this is only an eighth of the beings now known to exist. Owl always wanted to publish their own bestiary. They've been drawing all kinds of creatures since forever, really. More than a couple of times they've mentioned the documentaries their dad made them watch as a kid, both with reverence and fear. I managed to snag this bed for my last place, as well as a few other things. It was nice of our landlord to just let us have it. It's wild to me to be at this point in my life where I own all this furniture. I feel like it carries so much, who I am, how I got here. I'd like to get a fresh start, figure out who I am from the beginning. Nope. Let's do the first one. They'll follow me no matter where I go. I just hope I can fit it all in my bedroom back in my parents' place. Especially with Ao going back to Japan. I mean, I'd want to keep this stuff to remind me of them. Because otherwise it's too sad. There's a lamp. There's a lamp on the floor. And I've seen it. Guess that's it. Yeah. Alright. Alright, now let's go build the blanket fort. The blanket fort may be the last thing we do on stream with this game. Because it's about 10 minutes to 11:30. What was here? Is there anything here? This is the front door. No, nothing to say this time. Okay. All right, let's go build a blanket fort. This blanket fort sucks. What part of this even resembles a fort? I didn't see anyone else helping while I was arranging it. It's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, let's just play a game. What are we playing? Hold on, I think I've already got something loaded up. It's this sort of text parser game. Oh wow, people still make those? I used to play them with my dad as a kid. Head hung low while walking. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, but now it's like cool and punk. If you say so. Shall we get started then? I want to play some video games. Hold on. Let me just type something in the keyboard. Ooh, look. Ooh, are we actually gonna... Nice, we got a good view of the screen. Among the leaves. You have been traveling through the forest for almost an hour now, and you have lost all sense of direction. You are starting to give up hope of ever finding a place to stay. Oh shit. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Cyberpunk 2077. Indicative of lack of self-confidence. I agree, Elsie. Look down at your compass as if it might help you, and consider your next direction. I'm sure we can't get lost if we just keep heading straight. It's already late. Maybe we should just head back? Let's divert from the path. I just want to get lost. Let's do the straight. A game within a game. Ah, it's an actual text adventure game. Yeah. We'll keep heading straight. Type something into the keyboard. The trees seem to shift as you walk by them, clearing a different path from what was initially there. A few moments pass by. In the distance, you can hear the faint sound of a telephone ringing. Off in another direction, two lights catch your eye, perhaps from the windows of a cabin? Well, obviously we can't just ignore that phone. It's getting late, right? Maybe we should stay in the cabin. No, we're going to the phone. Creepy phone, sounds good. Type something into the keyboard. You head towards the source of the ringing. The trees allow you passage. Oh, fuck. That is actually quite creepy. By the time you reach the phone, the ringing has already stopped. The phone booth in front of you, completely taken over by plants, appears to have not been used in years. Looks kind of like the phone booth by my house back in Japan, I mean. I always pass it on the way to the convenience store. Oh, I miss 24-hour convenience stores. Do people even use payphones anymore? Some people do. I found out. Like when you travel, especially when you travel and you don't have like, for some reason, you know, if you don't like get the roaming or whatever, right? So you use a payphone. I enjoy these text adventure games. They were part of my inspiration to create visual novels. Yeah, like these text adventure games are the precursors to visual novels, I feel. I really, yeah, it's been a while since I played them. I think the last like pseudo text adventure game that we played was Stories Untold, where Felicia and I played the first part, at least the very first part of Stories Untold was quite a text adventure game, and that was quite nice. But in actual text adventure games, you'd be the one typing in certain commands like look at X. Yeah, you're right, Elsie. So like this is a bit like cheaty, right? Because you're still choosing. You know, you have a list of choices, and then like the characters are the ones typing stuff in. I think so. Every so often I see someone use one. Wild. Okay, what now? Why don't we check if the phone works? I think I see a phone book. Maybe we could try checking those lights we saw earlier? Impatiently. Let's just move on already. Just pick a direction. Why are you so impatient, Al? Let's do the phone. Yeah, let's check the phone. Type something in the keyboard. You pick up the receiver. Silence. Ugh, it's not working. Let's head somewhere else. Type something in the keyboard. Keep walking, but every step feels just the same as the last. Eventually, the foliage shifts, splitting into two paths. The left heading down towards what you assume to be a cave, the right sneaking up towards what appears to be a street. Finally, some adventure. Let's check out that cave. Maybe we can find a house somewhere on the street. Let's do the cave. Al is right this time. Aren't we supposed to find somewhere to stay? I don't know if we can just live in a cave. Sure we can. Cave time. Cave time. Type something in the keyboard. I mean, we might just get eaten by a bear. That is a distinct possibility when walking into caves in the middle of the night. That's not a normal fucking cave, though. Upon reaching the cave, you notice an elevator leading all the way down to the lower depths. Whoa, should we take it down? Maybe try pressing the button. Yeah, let's take it down. Type something in the keyboard. As you approach the elevator, it pings and the doors slide open. mean, this is how you die in a horror movie, by the way. But, you know, adventure. Eventually, the mechanism grinds to a halt, and the doors slide open once more. You walk down a short corridor and into an open door on your right. As you walk down some stairs, you notice a woman. Oh, cool. Finally someone we can talk to. Okay, well, this place is weird. Where are we? Let's do that second one. I don't know. It looks familiar, though. We could try asking, though. Type something into the keyboard. You approach the woman, but she interjects before you get the chance to speak. I'm sorry, but there's no vacancies. What? Oh, they have names now, Esther and Sophie. You're looking for a place to stay, right? I'm afraid all the classrooms are taken. Typical, isn't it? Wait. Classrooms? Sorry, this is a school? Sixth form? Where did you think we were? Oh, I thought it looked like some sort of factory. Oh, it looks kind of like this plant room I used to service with my dad. I don't know, sure, it's an offense, though. Factory? Type something in the keyboard. Oh, I thought I thought maybe it was a factory? Giggles. Nothing that exciting. These are all vents for the school's air conditioning. You came here through the forest, right? Most people who come through the forest are looking for a place to stay. There was a cave and a lift? I don't... So, they're renting out the classrooms? I thought so. Like I said, most people who come through the forest are looking for a place to stay. And yeah, they're letting. Only during the summer, though. They're still used as classes the rest of the year. That hardly seems worth it. True, though who can afford to rent a proper place these days? You get a lot of drifters. Exactly. I'd love to feel less like a drifter. I don't think I could even afford to study again. Yeah, let's do that top one, because ow is the one that has to keep moving around. Type something in the keyboard. Tell me about it. I've been looking for a place to stay while I study. Been there, I mean, take a look around. Wait, sorry. You live here? That I do. Well, at least Friary Road wasn't this bad. What are you studying? Oh, music? Music? Sorry, yeah, I was studying a couple of years ago, but I want to do more interactive stuff and things. Oh, right. You like theater? I remember having to do little school productions. I've only seen a couple of plays. I never felt accessible. Let's go with Tiff's answer. My dad told me he had to play a tree once. Wow, just standing there? I played one of the animals in the nativity play. The ass? You're the ass. Chuckles at times looking at the keyboard. Well, I used to play for the school band for our theater productions. I didn't really get on with people, though. Don't blame you. Peter's throat. Listen. I don't even know if I'm Miguel. Right, so there's this old church. It's a gallery now. Exhibits interactive art pieces. It's called the Old Church. You can get to it by playing the piano in the forest. Anyway, the guy who runs it is this really sweet old dude called Miguel. He used to have a residency program. Might still do, but I don't think he's had any in a while. Sounds kind of lonely. Yeah, truth is, I think he needs some company. I haven't seen him in a while. Actually, you know what? Esther pulls a letter out from beneath the plant pot and inspects it. Oh, do you want me to deliver that for you? You wouldn't mind? Not at all. It's the least I could do since you're helping me out. I'm Esther, by the way. Oh, I'm Sophie. Sighs softly. Thanks, Sophie. Esther hands the letter over to you. You will give it to him, won't you? Of course, it's no trouble. Thanks, and good luck with the residency. Thanks, good luck with... See you around, Sophie. make your way back to the elevator and descend back up to the forest. All right, so we have to find a piano. Walking back to the forest, you get the sense that it is somehow guiding you. The trees continue to shift around you. Everything looks the same, but feels different. It's difficult to tell in the forest, but it feels like it's getting late. Are we going to find a piano here? This looks like a clearing. Oh, there it is. That came out of nowhere. Finally, you reach a small clearing with a piano in the middle. I guess we'll give it a go then? We haven't really got any of the options. Type something into the keyboard. Hey, that's Amy now instead of Bo. Tired, you lazily paw a random sequence into the keys. Oh, damn. We have conjured the church. And that must be Miguel. Corridor builds up around you. You walk down until you reach a set of stairs. From up the stairs, you can hear a voice gently talking to itself. Type something into the keyboard. Clears throat. Miguel? Oh. You startled me there, dear. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Don't worry, it's just that I haven't had any people come around here in some time. I don't have any exhibitions on. What brings you here? Poor guy, we should give him the letter that Esther gave us. We should probably ask about the residency, right? Let's give him the letter. We can ask about the residency later. Type something into the keyboard. Actually, Esther sent me your way. She said you offer residencies? Esther? Who? Oh, she wanted you to have this. You give the letter to Miguel. He scans through the letter, smiles and folds it into his pocket. Quietly to self, ah, yes. I wish, she said. Never mind. Yes, Esther. How is she? Okay, I guess. Yes, she must be working in theater by now. She used to be a resident artist here, a good one too. I haven't had a resident here in a while, actually. I suppose that's why she sent you? Yeah, I'll be starting my degree in a few months and I need somewhere to stay. Well, since it's Esther who sent you, you'll need to write an application, but I'm sure we can figure something out. Only thing is, I had to sell off the old studio spaces once I couldn't secure funding for this place anymore. Well, there is this one place, but it's not a lot of room and it's a bit dingy. Well, it's gotta be better than nothing. That doesn't sound great. I'd hope we find somewhere good. Let's stick with Amy's. Just keep it positive. I'm sure I can manage. I can make anywhere feel like home. In that case, welcome to the old church. Oh geez, is that really the time? I need to head home, but you should stay the night. Can't have you wandering about the forest this late at night. We'll pick this up tomorrow, though, bright and early. Should be able to find the old camper bed. Wait, where did Bo go? You didn't notice? They were looking pretty peaky. Yeah, they left a little while back. I think they went to bed. That's why Amy started typing. So engrossed in the game was Al that they didn't notice when Bo left. Oh, here we go. We're back in the room. That was pretty cool. I like that. Oh, why is it just Al left in the room? Alright, we're going to have to end it here because it is 11:35. So this is, I mean, I quite like this. It's pretty straightforward, but it is giving me a lot of like Kentucky Route Zero vibes. And I think the choices don't really change anything. Like, I think it's just like a different way of of getting to the same place eventually. But yeah, I really enjoyed my time with this so far, and I'll be finishing this on my own time, possibly in Germany. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I recommend it. I don't remember this. I bought this. I had this on the Switch, and I purchased this. I don't remember it being very expensive, but I have had this for quite some time. It came out last year, and it's a pretty interesting game. Yeah, OW is sort of hanging their head as well. I think these people aren't very happy people at the moment. But yeah, I recommend this. This is quite nice. I enjoyed my time with it. It's called No Longer Home. Let me quickly see what this is available on. It is available on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, Linux, and Macintosh. So there you go. It's probably available on Steam. Yes, it's available on Steam. So yeah, there you go. Everywhere except PS, the PlayStation systems. So yeah, it's yeah. I think this is probably going to depress me by the end. I don't know that this will end, but who knows? Maybe it'll actually end. Hopefully, it's hard to tell from what we've seen thus far. But yeah, it's good. It's compelling. Seems like a slice of life story with some supernatural element. Try my VN, Samantha and the Pieces of a Heart, Android only. Okay, sure, Elsie. Is that in that same? Let me get to that link. There it is. Let me click that before I forget. I'll open that in a new tab. Is that in the same link? Or is it in a different? It's a short story. Oh yeah. There's the Samantha VN. All right, yeah, I'll take a look at this, Elsie. Thank you for sharing. The rest of you should as well. Take a look. Actually, I could give it away on PC if anyone's interested from this community. No, it's all right. I'll take a look and I guess it's available. Oh, it's Android only. Oh, I don't have Androids. I guess I could get an emulator on PC. I think there's Android emulators on PC or something. Because yeah, I guess I wouldn't be able to play it here, would I? Yeah, you have to get on Google Play. Yeah. Dang. Well, then, in that case, I wouldn't mind. Excuse me. Because I do not have an Android phone. I use an iPhone. Yeah, PC. I do have a PC. Email, sure. Email is... let me type it out here so it's easy to... not that one. Let me give you the... I'm typing it out the way that won't get me spammed by email. Oh, fuck, I forgot the email. Hold on. Where's my email? Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. There you go. There it is. So obviously, the dots are actual dots, and the @ is an actual @ sign. Just so that, I don't get bombarded by something that just sort of scrapes up the email and then starts sending me bullshit. So yeah, you can send it there, and I'll have the link for that. Thank you so much, Elsie. But yes, thank you guys for hanging out today. Thank you for the well wishes. Before, when I was actually feeling unwell on Twitter and stuff, and now on the stream, I very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys next on Tuesday for Sherlock Holmes. Felicia will be joining me this time. And we'll be starting the 5th case of the game, the 5th case, and then on Wednesday for Adan playthrough, the next Adan playthrough's Backlog, I'll be playing Observer System Redux, which is a psychological horror cyberpunk game starring Rutger Hauer before he passed away. Rutger Hauer from Blade Runner. He was Roy Batty in Blade Runner. And then on Thursday, I will be. Oops, that went dark. On Thursday, I won't be streaming because I'll be on a plane, or at least I'll be at the airport. But there will be a video. I've set it at Premiere. You can actually check it out. You can check the page. I mean, you can see that it's coming up. It's me playing the 2 hours of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection, and it'll be that is pre-recorded, obviously, because I won't be streaming. So yeah. I'm looking forward to the Observer because it's normally, and I say normally, I did it one time last year. I played through a bunch of horror games through October and scared myself silly. I can't do it this year because I'm away. But at least on Wednesday, I get to play a horror game before I get on an airplane. So that'll be fun. And you guys will see me squirm and possibly scream and do weird shit depending on how scary the game is. And maybe when I come back, I'll do some more scary shit as well. So yeah. So there you go. Yeah, okay. So thanks. That's the week's coming up. That's what it looks like. Next Sunday there'll be another video up. I'll have to upload. Upload that and do another little like thing of what a Premiere, just so that it. I don't know if Premieres also have like a chat function. I hope they don't, because you don't have like I don't know that I'll be available to chat with you guys. Maybe I will. I don't know, but don't feel like you have to chat. Just hang out, watch the video if you want. It'll be premiering at the same times that I would normally stream, but obviously you can watch it whenever you want because it is a pre-recorded video. And you won't be able to talk to me anyway. All right, anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you on Tuesday for Sherlock Holmes, and Felicia will be joining me. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye!